Is the SpaceX human landing system still the right choice for Artemis 3? Let's find out. NASA's next moon landing depends on one vehicle, the human landing system. And SpaceX just revealed a new animation for its Starship HLS design. My name is Krystal, your spaceflight correspondent, and this is your Space Pod for today, November 8th, 2025. Okay, but here's the real question. Is this actually progress, or is this just another marketing technique to cover up their own? Since we do know that NASA was on them just a few weeks ago about how slow they were really moving, and now all of a sudden they have this big new reveal. I don't know, just a thought. But let's actually talk about what's new in the reveal. Small but important design tweaks, a larger crew cabin, stronger landing legs, and a simplified docking adapter for Orion. And this matches what's known as the Block 3 Starship variant, which is the same design that SpaceX is testing for orbital refueling and crew readiness. But none of this hardware has actually flown yet. It's just animation, no actual prototypes. So I wonder, why come out with this information now? So the timing isn't random. We do know from my last video that NASA reopened the Artemis contract because, in their words, SpaceX was falling behind schedule. But according to the Reuters report from October 2025, NASA will seek rival bids to keep Artemis 3 on track. And a second Reuters article just a few days later that apparently SpaceX pitched NASA a simplified Starship landing plan that would ease the timeline pressure. So all in all, it seems like this new animation might be part technical and then part reassurance marketing campaign. But don't worry, because NASA is not putting all their eggs in one basket. So we do have Blue Origin with their Blue Moon Mark II lander, which they actually already hold a $3.4 billion contract for Artemis 5. We also have Dynetics, and they're refining their Alpaca design, which uses a module fuel design, and it actually sits lower to the ground, so it has easier crew access. And NASA officials have confirmed that these two competitors could become backups if SpaceX starts falling behind again.
And this isn't just media hearsay. U.S. government oversight reports back it up. The U.S. Government Accountability Office says that Artemis 3 will likely not occur before 2027 because of the remaining work on Starship's propellant transfer and life support systems.
So let's get to the question. Is Starship still the right choice? And on paper, I'd say yes. So far, Starship can still move more cargo and crew than anyone else, and for less money, which is important. But NASA is calling their schedule high risk, and they are still wondering if SpaceX can deliver Starship on time for Artemis 3. So if the company pulls it off, it could be the most powerful lander ever built. But if not, we could see the first lunar crewed mission pushed back to like 2028 or later, which would not be fun. So all in all, the new SpaceX reveal looks incredible, but the moon doesn't care about animations. It only cares about what actually lands. And only time will tell that. So my question to you is, what do you think is going to happen? Should NASA keep betting on Starship, or should they hand Artemis 3 to the new runner-up that would build its lander the right way the first time? Drop your thoughts below, and if you like these space pods, make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching my video.
And again, I'm Krystal, and we'll see you out on the launch pad.